Hong Kong, China. You might be wondering, Hassan, normally in the mornings you're in a bad mood. Why are you in a good mood right now? The answer to that is because I slept in. I set everything up last night so I could stream at a timely manner. Hong Kong is part of China. They just have their own system. Dude, I know. Their system sucks. That's it. No disrespect, but the system is not good. For sheer convenience, I'm saying, like, not the best system. I mean, it's beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful cities on the planet. I'm just saying it's annoying for two reasons. One, unimaginable amount of wealth disparity. And two, I want to be able to fucking go to Hong Kong and then be able to go to Shenzhen, which is 15 minutes away, and then be able to come back to Hong Kong, and now I can't. I'm stuck here. I'm in Hong Kong. Well, I mean, there's definitely worse cities to be stuck in, if you know what I mean, but I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed that it took us so long to be able to go from Chengdu to Hong Kong. Can y'all still get Huawei phones? No, we can't. I can't. Dude, what the dude? I'm in China. Oh my God. Every time I go live, my door is ringing. Every time I go live, my fucking front door in Los Angeles is like, come on, open the door. It's like, well, I'm in China. I can't. Okay, sorry. You have to figure out a different way. So sad the trip is ending. You should stay for longer with Will and Caroline. I can't stay in China. Okay, I'm going to explain to you guys something. Okay, so first of all, yesterday, end of the broadcast, and it was the whole day was travel. We barely got in by nighttime, and Austin chose this hotel because it's a Marriott Bonvoy property, which is a shock to no one. It's very funny because, he has apparently a lot of clout as an ambassador with Marriott properties, as you guys know, and he did some finagling, some wheeling and dealing to make sure that everybody had a suite. I'm not going to get into like the whole ordeal because I think it's podcast content and I don't want to waste it. But it's pretty funny. He basically just took the fear and funds to get himself an upgrade. That's all I'm going to say. The long and the short and sweet of it. We'll get into like the further drama of it all on the Fear and podcast. You look like Dracula. Good. More like Dripula. The chair is crazy. I know. It's one of the most insane views I've ever had in a hotel room. It's crazy. Chat, look at this fucking room, dude. Look at this. Bro, they have a telescope in here so you can be a fucking pervert. We came into the hotel and immediately we get into the hotel. They put us in a suite, like a special area for, all the lounge club access people, right? Like for all the Marriott property club, whatever. There's a lounge for people that have suite access. And we were like, okay, fine, this is cool. But the dinner service was ending. So I just went in there, looked at all the different like cold ass foods that were on there. And I was like, you know what? I don't care that the dinner service is ending because this is the first time and perhaps the last time I might have access to unlimited, unrestricted amounts of protein. You already bunking with a Hong Kong elite? Brother, look at me, of course. Look at me, I'm swag lord. I'm swag lord in Hong Kong. I'm basically Hong Kong now. Why do you think I'm wearing this fucking outfit? I'm wearing this outfit because I'm going to the horse races. Okay, it's over. We did it all. We saw the China of the past, we saw the China of the present, we saw the gay China, we saw the lesbian China, and now we are looking at the westernized part of it. I'm in Hong Kong. It's Hong Kong Hasi. Very different attitude, very different mindset. Hong Kong Hasi loves capitalism. Hong Kong Hasi, it doesn't mind paying an arm and a leg for housing. 52% home ownership rate. Hong Kong Hasi likes that. He thinks there's opportunity there. He thinks there's an opportunity to seize on the market. Hong Kong Hasi loves the market. Okay? Do you understand me? This is us transition back to America. Yeah. Once you visit the mainland, the People's Republic of China, after that you have to capitalize. You have to capitalism yourself. Like capitalize yourself. Like you know how you do the depressurization when you're doing deep sea diving? It's kind of like that. After spending almost 2 weeks in the People's Republic, learning about all that, the Communist Party has brought to the mainland, the improvements, the infrastructure, the upgrades on people's lives, all of that, I have to go back into the depressurized zone. Yeah, you need to warm up to embrace the capitalism of the U.S. And let me tell you, okay, I don't like it. I don't like the warm embrace of capitalism. Hong Kong is beautiful, though. Let's be real. It's fucking beautiful. There's nothing you can say or do about it. It's like, it's very cool. It's got the same appeal that Tokyo has in many respects. No disrespect, but it is a beautiful city that has been at the center of so much culture and so much art that when you walk in, it's the same as walking into Tokyo, where you feel a sense of nostalgia for a place that you've never actually belonged to. If that makes sense. It's a similar feeling that I had when I stepped foot in Tokyo, where I was like, wow. But I will say this. Despite the fact that Hong Kong is such a formative fixture in Western culture, I swear to God, the entire time I was waiting in the line and I was thinking in my mind, why are there different systems? One system, please. Just pure convenience, okay? And I think out of sheer convenience, because of how inconveniencing it is to go from mainland China to Hong Kong, it's ridiculous. I have a visa from China. And in our group, I'm the only one who only got a one entry visa to China. Everyone else, and my visa as well, technically could have been used all the way into next year, February of next year. But because I'm like the owner of my own business, quote unquote, I had no guarantor of my own business. Like the travel company that was setting shit up fucked it. They suggested a business visa instead of a tourism visa. And on top of that, they fucked me because they got me a one entry visa. So if I could go into China and stay for however long, like I think there's a limit to how long you can stay in China, but like basically I could go to China. But if I left China, I could not go back into China unless I took advantage of like a 10-day transit visa thing that China also has. Just marry a Chinese woman and become Chinese, bro. It's not that hard. First of all, it is hard. Anyway, we got cooked. We got cooked a little bit. So they cooked my visa. Everyone else has a multiple entry visa into China, so they could literally just like go back into China if they wanted to, right? Couple things took place. I was the only one on this trip that actually wanted to go to Shenzhen. Everybody else was like, maybe we're traveling too much. We're supposed to be flying out of Hong Kong anyway. Maybe we should just like extend the Hong Kong leg of the trip, not go to Shenzhen. And at first I was like, that sucks because I want to see Tech City. I want to see the future of China, right? We saw the past of China. We saw Beijing. We saw the present of China. Regular Chinese folks living in Chongqing and Chengdu. These are not like official tier 1 cities, but these are technically also tier 1 status cities. They're growing. They're robust. They're beautiful. We got to hang out with the locals. We played basketball. We gave them wonton, right? We whipped up wonton soup. We did it all, right? And now I wanted to go to Shenzhen so I could go to the future of China. First, I found out you can't even go to Hong Kong without like, additional clearances, whatnot, because like different system, right? It's still very British. I mean, the outlets are fucking British. The cars are driving on the wrong side of the road. They got it all, right? Once we cross the border, like once we cross Customs and Border Patrol, Chinese style, Irene pulls up to me and goes, I have to look at your passport. I'm like, what? Because remember, we're supposed to be going to Shenzhen today. I was supposed to do a day trip to Shenzhen because Shenzhen is 15 minutes out from where I'm at, okay? Hong Kong is 15 minutes away from Shenzhen. I could literally go into Shenzhen with a 15-minute train ride if I wanted to. But the problem is, once we cross Customs Border Patrol, Irene goes, hey, let me see your passport real quick. She looks at my passport and it says one entry. That's the reason why when we crossed into China the first time, the Border Patrol person put a fucking mark over my visa. And I was the only one who got it because it fucking turns out the agency that we set up, like the travel side that set up our visas, fucked my visa up and got me a single entry visa. We changed the last leg of the trip because everyone else on the trip was like, we want to go to Hong Kong. We want to go to Hong Kong. I was the only one who wanted to go to Shenzhen to begin with. And then I was the only one who couldn't go to Shenzhen today. Basically, the only way that it would have worked is if I took advantage of the 10-day visa-free travel. There's a transit visa in China. There's a transit visa system in China. And that means you can be in China, like mainland China, for 10 days without a visa. But you have to prove that you're like entering China and exiting China in like a regular point of entry. But because it's confusing, because it's like a different system, but it's still technically under the Chinese government control now, there is like this weird thing where travel is incredibly easy between these places. Like I said, Shenzhen, mainland China, under Chinese system. Hong Kong, also under Chinese government, but technically still operating under British system, okay? Which means that you could actually go with a 15-minute train ride into Shenzhen if you wanted to, but because that process is not like considered a regular point of entry, I would have to, if I ever went back to Shenzhen, I could not go back to Hong Kong and exit out of Hong Kong until I went from Shenzhen to Macau, potentially, right? And then back into Hong Kong and like exit and re-enter, basically, because I would have to prove that I'm exiting China. Like, I go into Shenzhen and I have to prove that I'm exiting China to go back to Macau, and then from Macau I could go back to Hong Kong. Have you considered calling up the chairman and asking him to do you a solid? No, but I did actually follow the U.S. ambassador to China on Twitter, and I thought maybe if he sees me and my account, maybe he'll hook it up, but probably not. Why do you get only one entry? Do you know? Yeah, it's the same thing as like coming to the United States of America. Ironically enough, every single person got a tourist visa. He did tweet about you. Yeah, I thought he did. That's why I followed him. I was like, maybe he'll see it and he'll see my woes and he'll give me a 10-year work visa so I can come back in with ease. Listen, there are still so many things that I haven't seen about China. BDBD chatters were begging for Shenzhen. Let them rally for you, Lamau. There's still so much to see about China. So we're definitely coming back. Maybe China will offer you a 10-year visa like I Show Speed. That would be amazing. But I don't know if that will happen. There's probably hella things to see in Hong Kong. Yes, there are an unlimited amount of things to see in Hong Kong. Hong Kong is beautiful. Just tell yourself there's a good reason to come back. I mean, there are a million good reasons to come back. There are 1.4 billion good reasons to come back to China. Come back with Boy and do all the communist things? Yeah. No, I most likely will. I will do that. No, one reason. Flag ceremony at night. Yeah, that's true.